Morning peeps, welcome back up to the plot. It's going to be a quick one today because although it's sunny, it's very blustery and you're not going to be able to hear me once we get out there so well over the wind. Anyhow, I'll show you what I've been doing over the past couple of weeks because I haven't released a video for about 2 weeks. It mainly involves peas. There's a couple of beetroot that I want to show you as well. I've also brought up my pots of peas that I mentioned in the last video that I've been growing on my windowsill upstairs in the bedroom. Well, they've all come up. I've not been able to grow peas on this plot, certainly not last year, and the year before that when I was on the smaller plot, which is over the back there, I put a whole packet in and none came up. So this year these are going in, but I'll show you what's happened with the others that I planted. Alright, as I said, it's going to be a quick one. Let's do a quick run around tour. Would you believe all my peas are coming up this year? No growing season is the bloody same. I've tried to grow peas before with not much success. This year I didn't think I'd get any, and there you go. That's the evidence. Everyone seems to have come up that I chucked in the ground here, but just to be sure, I grew some at home and those have come up. So I'm going to be bloody inundated with peas this year, which I'm not moaning about, but you know, crazy times on the allotment. Don't get peas for a couple of years, and now looks like I'm going to have loads. Just shoot over here. Those are the broad beans. I mean, they're doing okay. They're starting to flower, some of them, which confuses me because I think it's a bit too, it's still a bit too small. But anyhow, they're doing okay. Obviously that bed needs to be weeded, which is what I'm going to do today. Yeah, so that's it. Those are the broad beans. Here's the potato bed. I was starting to worry that they weren't coming up, but today, there you go, a bit of success. A couple of my Sarpomera have broken the surface of the soil, so that means the rest of them won't be far away. There you go, there's one there as well. So yeah, the Sarpomeras are coming up, certainly on this row at least. But pull those weeds out. The onions are really starting to bulk up now. I can really see a difference. So I'm reckoning I'm going to get a half decent crop from these. I know I haven't planted many, but you know, there is only me to feed. Also, this was the potato bed last year, and as you can see, I've got some potatoes that I managed to, well, I didn't dig up from last year, so I'm going to have to get those up. And as you can see, that bed needs a good old weed, so that's what I'm up here to do really, is weed these beds and plant those peas that I've brought up in the little pots. Under that cloche are about 5 or 6 lettuces. I won't lift it, just take my word for it. I'll show you them in the coming weeks. But yeah, so I've got my lettuce in. I'm not sure if you can make those out. Those are beetroot that well, I'm lying to you. I didn't plant these, my dad did. He grew them in individual modules this year. We don't normally do that. Normally, he and I just sprinkle the beetroot seeds into the ground and up they come and we thin them out and away we go. But he grew individual beetroot plants in modules, came up the other day and planted those for me. So they look okay. And there's my rhubarb. Now I think this is a small variety of rhubarb because when I look at other people's videos, all your rhubarb is like, it's enormous. But this, it's tiny. It really, I mean, the stalks are hardly worth it. So I don't know, I'm gonna I'm going to see how this goes this season, and then I might dig it up next season if we don't get any decent rhubarb stalks. Anyhow, I'll show you what I did do to remedy the rhubarb situation. That's a crown of rhubarb that somebody on the allotment site gave me, and it seems to be a stronger variety, I think. Hopefully it performs like the others. In a couple of years' time I'll be getting some decent rhubarb, but I don't think I'm going to be getting much this season. Certainly from this one here anyhow, because I've got to leave it. And mine just doesn't seem to be up to scratch. It's just a small rhubarb. That's the blossom on my small apple tree here. James Grieve did really well last year. Hopefully it's going to do just as well this year. I don't know whether the frost got to it the other night. We've had a couple of frosty nights recently, and we're supposed to have one in the next couple of nights as well, so hopefully it won't damage the fruit or the potential fruit on this too much. Look at all the weeds. I've got to trim the hell out of this, but I don't have a strimmer, so I'm using shears instead, which is back-breaking work. As you can see, the whole plot, well, the weeds are going crazy, the grass is growing, and all I've got is a pair of shears. And it's starting to rain, so that's going to be my cue to stop filming at least, get those peas in, and hopefully it won't be too heavy. It'll only be a light shower. I'll start cutting the grass and weeding the beds. Okay, well, thanks for tuning in if you have, and I'll see you guys on the next video.